Hello everyone and welcome back to AnglaisCours Club. L'Irlande du Nord est une des 4 nations qui forment le Royaume-Uni. Mais que peut-on y voir? Cette nation magnifique abrite beaucoup de sites qui valent bien une visite. Dans cette leçon, nous allons faire un test de compréhension. Je vais vous parler de 5 idées de visite en Irlande du Nord. Je parlerai de chaque endroit individuellement. Puis, je vous poserai quelques questions pour tester votre compréhension. Notez vos réponses et, à la fin de la vidéo, je vous donnerai les bonnes réponses. Vous pouvez télécharger le texte avec la traduction en utilisant le lien dans la description ci-dessus ou ici. Cependant, la première fois, je vous suggère d'essayer de répondre aux questions sans regarder le texte. So, if you're ready, let's discover Northern Ireland. Belfast is Northern Ireland's capital and largest city. As a result, there's plenty to see and do. The Ulster Museum, for example, is suitable for all ages. It is a museum of art, history, and natural sciences, and is located in the centre of Belfast, close to the Botanic Gardens. Titanic Belfast is a museum dedicated to the Titanic, the British ocean liner that tragically sank on its maiden voyage. The museum stands on the site where the Titanic was built and launched. Glen Forest Park is a small wooded valley offering a range of activities: archery, soccer, mountain biking. It's a great place for walking also. A glen is a small valley or dale. Alors, est-ce que vous avez tout compris? C'est parti pour quelques questions. Question 1. True or false? Belfast is the capital of Northern Ireland. Question 2. The Ulster Museum is a museum of art, history, and what? Question 3. The Titanic Belfast Museum is located on the site where what happened? Et question 4. What is a glen? Alors, la prochaine partie. Derry. Derry, which is also known as Londonderry, is Northern Ireland's second largest city. Whilst in this city, you can visit the Siege Museum, which deals with the siege of Derry in 1689. The Siege of Derry was the first major event of the Williamite War in Ireland. Something that is well worth a visit is Seamus Heaney Home Place, an exhibition dedicated to the life of the world-famous poet. It is also possible to follow a guided tour of the city, which takes you through the beautiful parks and gardens, as well as a whisky distillery. Alors, vous avez tout compris? Êtes-vous prêt à répondre à des questions? Allez, c'est parti. Question 5. By what name is Derry also known? Question 6. In what year was the Siege of Derry? Question 7. Who was Seamus Heaney? Et question 8. The guided tour of the city takes you through the parks and gardens and what? In the north of Northern Ireland, not far from the town of Coleraine, lies the spectacular Giant's Causeway. The Giant's Causeway is a formation of more than 40,000 vertical columns of volcanic rock that protrude from the sea. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, managed by the National Trust, which is a non-profit organisation that conserves and enhances sites of national interest. Alors, ça a été? Voici quelques questions. Question 9. Where is the Giant's Causeway? Question 10. The Giant's Causeway is made up of how many vertical columns of rock? Question 11. True or false? The rock of the Giant's Causeway is volcanic. Et question 12. What is the National Trust? Carrickfergus Castle is a Norman castle that was built in the 12th century. It is located just 20 kilometres north of Belfast, in the town of Carrickfergus. The castle played an important military role until 1928 and remains one of the best preserved medieval structures in Ireland. Today, it has an exhibition showing life in medieval times. It is also not far from the marine gardens, which offer lovely views of the sea. Et voici pour les questions. Question 13. Who built Carrickfergus Castle? Question 14. When was Carrickfergus Castle built? Question 15. Where can Carrickfergus Castle be found? Et question 16. Carrickfergus Castle played an important military role until when? Located 20 kilometres northeast of Belfast, in the town of Banga, this beautiful 0.6 hectare walled garden dates back to the 1840s. It was originally closed to the public and was considered by many as a secret garden. It was officially opened as a visitor attraction in April 2009. The walled garden is comprised of 4 distinct sections, each with its own horticultural personality. Also, in the grounds is the North Down Museum, which traces the history of the region from the Bronze Age to the present day. Banga Abbey is also just a short stroll away. Et voici pour le dernier groupe de questions. Question 17. Where can the Banga Castle walled garden be found? Question 18. When was the Banga Castle walled garden created? Question 19. The Banga Castle walled garden was originally considered to be a secret garden. Why? Et question 20, la dernière question. The Banga Castle walled garden is made up of how many distinct sections? Alors, vérifions les réponses. Donc, question 1, je vous ai demandé true or false. Belfast is the capital of Northern Ireland. Et la réponse est vraie. Belfast is the capital of Northern Ireland. Question 2. The Ulster Museum is a museum of art, history, and what? Et la réponse, c'est a museum of art, history, and natural sciences. Question 3. The Titanic Belfast Museum is located on the site where what happened? Donc, it's located on the site where the Titanic was built and launched. Et question 4, je vous ai demandé, what is a glen? Et la réponse, a glen is a small valley or dale. Question 5, je vous ai demandé, by what name is Derry also known? So it's also known as Londonderry. Question 6. In what year was the siege of Derry? La réponse, the siege of Derry was in 1689. Question 7. Je vous ai demandé, who was Seamus Heaney? Seamus Heaney was a world-famous poet. Question 8. The guided tour of the city takes you through the parks, gardens, and what? Et la réponse est it takes you to a whiskey distillery. Question 9, je vous ai demandé, where is the Giant's Causeway? It can be found in the north of Northern Ireland, not far from the town of Coleraine. Question 10. The Giant's Causeway is made up of how many vertical columns of rock? So it's made up of more than 40,000 vertical columns of rock. Question 11. True or false? The rock of the Giant's Causeway is volcanic. Et c'est vrai. True. The rock is volcanic. Et question 12, je vous ai demandé, what is the National Trust? Donc, it's a non-profit organization that conserves and enhances sites of national interest. Question 13. Who built Carrickfergus Castle? So Carrickfergus Castle was built by the Normans. Question 14. When was Carrickfergus Castle built? It was built in the 12th century. Where can the castle be found? Carrickfergus Castle is situated about 20 kilometers north of Belfast. Question 16. Carrickfergus Castle played an important military role until when? So it played an important military role until 1928. Question 17. Where can the Banga Castle walled garden be found? This is about 20 kilometers northeast of Belfast. When was the walled garden created? So So it was created in the 1840s. Question 19. Banga Castle walled garden was originally considered to be a secret garden. Why? Et la réponse est because it was originally closed to the public. Et question 20, la dernière question, je vous ai demandé, the Banga Castle walled garden is made up of how many distinct sections? Et la réponse est it is made up of 4 distinct sections. So, how did you get on? Alors, comment ça s'est passé? Je vous ai donné quelques idées de visites en Irlande du Nord, mais il y en a bien sûr beaucoup d'autres. N'oubliez pas que vous pouvez télécharger le texte avec la traduction. Il suffit juste de cliquer sur le lien correspondant dans la description ci-dessus. J'espère que vous avez apprécié cette leçon. Si c'est le cas, n'hésitez pas à nous donner un coup de pouce et à vous abonner. Vous pouvez aussi cliquer sur l'icône de la cloche pour vous tenir informé à chaque fois qu'une nouvelle leçon est publiée. And that's it for today, guys. See you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.